I trained as a doctor from Birmingham University and qualified back in 2000, and then after that I went on and worked in hospitals both in the UK and also in New Zealand, and then after that trained and qualified as a GP, and ended up working in various practices down in London and in Shropshire before setting up Radfield Home Care. The Radfield brand started as a residential home back in 1982. It was set up by my parents, and about 10 years ago my brother and I were looking at joining the family business. But it was quite clear by then that the market had shifted away from residential care and more into home care. So Radfield Home Care was born. So in the last 10 years we've been busy growing our own company branches, and then more recently in the last 2 years we've launched our franchise opportunity. So we've just been really busy bringing on our early franchise partners and helping them set up and grow their businesses. I knew early on that I really wanted to go down the franchising route. I could see that it would fit really well with the home care sector. However, we wanted to bide our time and really learn all the mistakes and go through all of that process of, of learning through doing, through having our own company-owned branches. So, it's fair to say we've made lots of mistakes over the last 10 years, and luckily those have all been with our company-owned branches. So now we feel, since we've launched the franchise, that we're in a stronger position to be able to really support our franchise partners well, because we can tell them what not to do and what to do. So yeah, it's been a real benefit, I think, having that many years of experience behind us. We wanted to make sure that we were bringing on the right type of people. The Radfield brand is very values focused, so we want people who really focus on the values and the culture of the business and put that first. And so finding the right franchise partners to come on board and join us at the outset of our journey was really important to us. So once we had those first few franchise partners on, and we've got the businesses set up and established, it's been a fantastic journey so far. So we're up to 8 franchise partners at the moment, and we're onboarding more at the moment. Day to day, my job involves really making sure that our franchise partners are delivering really high quality care to their elderly clients. So that's through numerous ways. It's supporting them with their financial management of the business, supporting them through recruitment, and making sure that their business is set up well and that they can scale and grow successfully. The skills that I learnt when I was working as a GP have been very, very useful to bring into the business, and I think it adds credibility, and also been able to use some of those personal experiences to support our franchise partners really well in what they're doing day to day, supporting elderly people to live independently. Because we're fairly new into franchising, I don't really have that reference point going back further. However, from what I've heard people talk about, it used to very much be a sort of old boys club, and I think it certainly doesn't feel like that in the sector, at the exhibitions, at BFA events. It feels very much just a vibrant, dynamic sector. The care sector predominantly has been very much a female-heavy workforce. However, we are seeing more men come into the sector working as frontline carers. But what's been lovely to see is that we've had within our franchise partners, over 50% of them are female. In our national office team, more than 50% are female as well. So we've got good representation of women in our franchise network. For women joining the business world, I would suggest do lots of research, make sure that you're really looking closely at the type of sector that you want to be in, and also very closely at the franchisor. Make sure that they really align to your own personal values, because at the end of the day you've got to push your business forward and make it a success. I feel it's really important for women coming into franchising to have good support, have a really good support structure. And at Radfield Home Care we have regular forums where all of our franchise partners meet up and they can support each other. And also we encourage them to attend other events external to the organisation, such as the BFA Empowering Women in Business, because those are really important opportunities for networking and also just to see how other women are achieving in franchising. It can be really inspiring.